Okay, so I wanted to walk you through how to write the equation of a line in a slope-intercept form when you're given 2 points. You're going to have some homework like this tonight. You're going to have some some classwork tomorrow when we practice this. So I have a problem here that says, write the equation of the line passing through -5, 9, and 7, 2 in slope-intercept form. So the first thing you need to know when you're writing the equation of these lines is you need to know the form. And in this case, that's slope-intercept form. Now, we talked about that in class, and it's on your Google Doc. That's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. All right, so after you know which form you're using, you actually need to know the slope. And since you're given 2 points in this problem, you're going to use the slope formula we talked about in class, which is m equals, and there's several ways of thinking about it. You can think about it as rise over 1, or delta y over delta x. If you prefer to use the subscripted formula, you can certainly do that. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So these subscripts basically mean I'm going to look at these 2 points and label one of them point number 2 and point number 1. Doesn't matter which one's which. And I'm going to mark the x's and the y's in each of those points. So if I want y2, I want the y value in the second point. That would be this 2. Minus y sub 1 is the y value in the first point. It's 9. Over x sub 2, which is the x value in the second point, 7. Minus x sub 1, which is the x value in the first point, it's -5. So when you're subtracting a negative number, that's like adding a positive number. So on the bottom, that would be 7 plus 5. And on the top, -7. So I'm going to get -7/12 as the slope. So now I have the slope, I have the m. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that information and one of the points, you don't have to use both of them, you can use just one of them, to find the y-intercept, which is b. So I'm going to choose one of these 2 points. Let's just say I chose this one. And I'm going to put slope-intercept form down, y equals mx plus b. I know m, I found that it's step 2. I don't know b because that's the y-intercept, and neither of the points we were given were y-intercepts. They're just points on the line. What I'm going to do instead, though, is take the point that I've chosen and put its y in the y here, and its x in the x here. So it looks like this. 2 equals my slope, which is -7/12, times x, which is 7, plus b, like that. So now I have an equation I can solve for b. Simplify first by multiplying, and you can use a calculator for this. I don't have one in my hand, so I'm just going to do it. -7/12 times 7 is -49/12 plus b. I can't combine those because they're not like terms, the b and the -49/12. So I'm going to solve for b now by adding 49/12 to both sides. And again, you can use your calculator to help you with this. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. You get b is 73/12. But if you prefer to use decimals, that's fine. You should round to the hundredths. So I've got the y-intercept now, b. I've got the slope. So now my last step is to actually write the equation out. And I do that by simply putting in the m and the b in the appropriate place in the slope-intercept form. Which is this. So I'm going to replace the m and the b with the m in this problem, -7/12, and the b with the b in this problem. That's what that looks like. Hopefully this will help you with homework tonight. Good luck.